These are 3 hard-earned jewels that'll save you blood, sweat, and tears. We have to learn them the long way. You don't have to.
1, 2.
It's 3 the hard way.
I do believe that there are a lot of creatives that are probably on the spectrum, but I think just as in anything, whether someone's on the spectrum or not, like I think managers should get to know their team members, figure out what motivates them, the things that trigger them, and be sensitive to the people that you're working with. I think if you're working with non-neurotypical people, like I think it's important to understand what are those triggers, what are those motivators, because I think you get both worlds, right? Like you can get somebody that'll give everything that they have for you because they're so invested in the situation, but you can also easily damage them as well if you don't know what those triggers are. So I think it's even that much more important to understand who's working for you and working with you when dealing with neurodivergent individuals. That can definitely ruin friendships. I've seen people hire friends or recommend friends for positions and then get the feedback that like, why did you tell me to hire this person when this happened and then that happened and this happened and they don't do this and they don't show up for that and blah, 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 blah. And all of a sudden that person that you thought was your friend is putting you in the worst light and the relationship suffers for it. When let's say like an IC becomes friends with a manager and all of a sudden they expect, well, I don't need to come to work on time anymore because my friend's the manager. So it'll be cool. But then the manager now has to deal with all of these people complaining like, why is this IC not at work? They're not coming to meetings anymore. Either the manager has to step in and pick up the slack for the IC, or they have to make a decision that ends up putting the IC in a very bad position. They have to write them up, or they have to, give them a warning or whatever. And the IC sometimes, oh, I thought you were my friend. Like, why would you do this to me? In return, the manager should be like, why would you do this to me? Like, I thought we were friends. I would expect you to represent me the way that I would represent you. So yeah, it can get really messy when those lines get crossed. Just hate everybody. Like, stick to yourself and no. There's something about being detail-oriented, the attachment to patterns, all the other things that just, like naturally people on the spectrum like lean into. Being willing to like, it's not right. Okay, it doesn't matter if we have to start over. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again until it's right. Yeah, it falls in line with being a successful creative. But at the same time, if a business wants to ship and they're like, we have a deadline, if that thing hasn't been done correctly or to the level of someone that's on the spectrum, it can cause a situation potentially, So it's complicated. And it's not everybody, it's a spectrum. So some people mask very easily and they're able to like modify their behavior for everybody else and they deal with it on their own. Some people have been able to figure out ways to deal with those stresses in positive ways. And so they can handle when things don't go the way that they expect. And then there are other people who aren't even diagnosed and they're just, stress level on 1,000 when things don't go the way that they want. So yeah, I think it's complicated.
1,